and welcome back. We're going to have to stop meeting this way. It's becoming a habit. Well, the last two videos I tried making turned into rants, and I'm sure nobody wants to hear me rant. So I'll just tell you what's going on now. My RV rear door window has been shattered and crumbling now for 3 weeks. I have been working in good faith with about 4 different auto glass companies up here, and well, the only one that's done anything really is one company that Mercedes-Benz actually referred me to. Now, the first time they came out with the glass they found, it was wrong on 3 different counts, and it was clear instead of privacy tinted. It was heated, and then they believed that I had to take it in and have the tinted film put on it to match the other side. And with my variety of experiences and multitudes of different jobs in all types of walks of life, I knew that was not right. I could tell just by looking at it, inspecting it. So I told them, go back, get the right one. And I gave up waiting after about, going on 3 weeks, and decided that if you want something done, do it yourself. So I went online and I found where they had been looking, which was just on the surface. And so I went deeper, and I did a long day of research on the computer from early morning, 5 a.m. till that evening, and I ran down quite a few leads from the Pacific Coast to the East Coast, and I found a couple of different companies online that had the exact part I needed. So I called them up, got the information, asked them, hey, do you guys have any accounts with people out here on the Pacific Coast? And they said, sure. So they ran off a few names, and they hit one. And I said, well, this sounds familiar. Can you give me their phone number out here and where they're at? So they gave me that information. And it turned out to be the one group that actually came up with something, even though it was wrong. At least they got that far. And so I got all the information, had the information emailed to me with a photo and the SKU number and the glass number and everything I would need. And come to find out that this part's available just 30 minutes away in a warehouse, and there was one left, luckily. So I called up the company that Mercedes had referred me to, told them what I had found, what I had done, gave them all the information on a silver platter, and they called up the people, and they called up the warehouse, and finally they called me back, said, yep, you're right, we checked, we got it, it's coming to us, we'll call you when we have it in our shop and we can get it put in. Thank you. So it's just another example of nowadays, if you wait for things to get done, who knows how long you'll be waiting. You have to take personal responsibility if it's something you want, and you have to do it yourself, or else go beyond what you're being told can be done. So anyway, the window's still in, it hasn't fallen out, it's not leaking as far as I can tell, and soon I'll have the right one put in. And since my dad owned a auto glass and upholstery shop for about 40 years or more, and I worked in it doing upholstery and glass work, I know what to look for. So I'm going to be very, very skeptical about how they put this thing in, because I know if you put it in the wrong way and it's not cleaned out, you hit a bump, it's going to crack all over again. So That's what I like about having such a wide expanse of knowledge on so many different subjects and items. So anyway, um, yeah, we have more atmospheric rivers coming in. We've had a, a couple of days here of warm weather. It's like in the mid to high 50s, which is really kind of weird. We should be in the 40s and 30s, but weather hasn't been what it used to be for many years up here. But anyway, the flooding in Washington State and the border of British Columbia has barely gone down, and we're going to be hit by 4 more of these huge atmospheric rivers, which is just going to make flooding even worse. So, like I say, that's why we have webbed toes and feet up here in Washington State. It might not rain heavy like I've experienced in California and other places, but it's just a dismal, gray rain, shower, drizzle, rain, shower, drizzle, heavy rain, thunder showers, and it's a mixed bag. That's why I think Seattle was once called the suicide capital of the world, or at least America, because of this. What was that word? Where you get depressed during the winter, and it's just miserable for 6 months. Anyway, I kind of fell off the cliff there myself on this talk, but I'm still waiting to get that call and for them to say they got the glass to come on in, and we'll get her in. I don't know if I'm going to repack the RV because of all these atmospheric rivers that are coming in the next couple of weeks, and just making things worse. There was mudslides, landslides, um, railroad cars are being swallowed by holes in the ground. It's just like Armageddon up here. So I don't know if I'm going to get out of here this winter or not. So that and the insane gas prices in California of anywhere from $4 for regular to $8 or so for diesel. It's just like I don't understand how those people can survive down there living in that state paying those outrageous, insane prices. Oh, it's to be part of the Green Deal. That's right. Shoot yourself in the foot and save the planet at the same time. So that's all I'll say about that insanity. Okay, so anyway, still waiting to get the glass in after I found it. Otherwise, I'd still be waiting, I'm sure. So that, and we got the lull before the next row of Pacific storms comes in and dumps even more rain on us. We don't have a rainforest in the northern coastal tip of Washington State for nothing. And the girls are okay. At least they're healthy. I'm trying to keep the heat down in the house to about 60. And the bills just go sky high in the winter up here because they jack the price of fuel and electricity and natural gas. You know, electricity used to be cheap because we get all our electricity from the dams up here. But when they start giving away power to the highest bidder and screw the people that live in the state that makes all the power, oh well, politicians. So nothing much has changed. The backyard has lots of leaves and branches and stuff from the trees again, but I ain't gonna bother this time. It's clean enough. At least the grass is not buried underneath a layer of large leaves. And I guess I don't know if I'm going to have any more videos after this because I just feel frustrated, you know. Right now I feel like I'm just doing it for myself, for my own personal enjoyment and records to look back on, and something for my son to look back on to see what his old man did before he kicked the bucket. So, anyway, the people that do react to my videos, I appreciate it. It'd be nice to hear more than just a word or two or a short sentence. You know, people have got to have more to say than just, that was nice. You know, like, okay, it was nice. What was nice about it? Expand. You know, elaborate. Explain yourself. Let's have a conversation that is more than 6 words. I seriously think I expect too much nowadays in this world, which is sad because when I was growing up, it was what was considered normal. Okay, well, I'm going to cut it off here before I go on too much farther. So, anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Got to get that darn glass in that I found myself through my own research. And then after that, I'm going to sit back, let the next several weeks of floods and storms go through, and shake myself off sometime after Christmas, look around, see where I'm at, and make a decision just what the hell I'm going to do for the next year. But other than that, I want to wish all of you out there a Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. The girls and I had a really good turkey. I got the turkey free last year when I bought some things. I got a free turkey for spending over $100-200, and I thawed it and cooked it up, and it turned out good. Well, this year I got another free turkey for buying so much money during Thanksgiving, so I got that in the freezer, and that's going to be my Thanksgiving dinner next year. So at least I got that much taken care of a year in advance. Other than that, I'm going to shut it off here. I've gone over the limit of people's interest, I think, and I wish you all the best. And if you keep up with us, I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Okay, take care. Bye-bye, and best wishes.